level public health institutions prior to her career as an academic. With a background in the field of medicine and community medicine, her specialty training in investigative research was from University of Bath. And also I need to highlight, she is a founder editor and the project director of Center for Combating Tobacco, the Tobacco Observatory of Sri Lanka. And also, she also served in the board of directors of the Alcohol and Drug Information Center. So I would like to invite Dr. Manuja Pereira to address you.
Thank you. Good afternoon. So my topic was about prohibited tobacco products, because this session is from the Dangerous Drug Control Board, which is the authority of illicit substance. So we do actually have illicit tobacco products also in Sri Lanka, which were regulated from 2016. So in the current thinking of tobacco control, global thinking, the tobacco end game, so what are we actually planning to end? The tobacco industry still make profit out of addiction. And it's a huge industry of about US dollars 730 billion worth annually. So it's like, current global strategy is actually to end this game so that our next generations won't be victims of this industry and fall prey for their deaths and diseases. What we are actually trying to end is actually the nicotine addiction. So the reasons for this end game, the strategies that are evidence-based are quite clear. What this tobacco industry is actually doing is actually they are not trying to end their game yet. And the most used two strategies today, in today's context, is industry interference and product innovation. So when you talk about product innovation, their aims are quite clear. Tobacco products are getting highly unpopular. So they actually need to maintain nicotine addiction using different novel methods. And their novel innovative products are diverse as their tactics are. For example, it can be from heated tobacco products, which actually contains tobacco, to electronic nicotine delivering devices, vapes, as well as nicotine replacement therapy and spacer devices. Yes, pharmaceutical industry, some part of it is owned by the tobacco industry, and they are actually pretending to be the solution for the problem they have caused. So when you talk about industry tactics, they are diverse again. For example, the vapes in the current market is found to be 5 times more addictive than what they were initially. They are, continuously upping their game. And when you talk about, the myths they propagate, the misinformation, preventing the actual truth reaching the public, still, many people think that these new products are safer, not as harmful as cigarettes. They still think when the adverse effects are obvious. When the science is out there, adverse effects are obvious. When youth are reporting depression and anxiety, because, as Professor mentioned, this nicotine is also a psychoactive substance. It also has psychological effects. And this was the cover page from 2017 PMI annual report. And you see how powerful that image is. It's a young woman and she doesn't look like she's depressed or anxious. And it's about change. So they are continuously upping their game, continuously targeting young people, women, and all varieties of humans, if they just want people to be addicted to nicotine. And from 2016, we have the regulations on prohibited tobacco products, which prohibits smokeless tobacco products, e-cigarettes containing tobacco, and flavored tobacco products. And you know how available and affordable and accessible betel quid is with tobacco, even though it's technically prohibited. It's a smokeless tobacco product when you take the chewing tobacco leaf. This is an excerpt from our website, Tobacco Unmasked. This is the main information portal of Center for Combating Tobacco Observatory in Sri Lanka. And if you don't know about what happened recently related to flavored cigarette ban, you can read more details in our page. And the tobacco industry actually sued the government authority for implementing the existing law. And the audacity is, they have been prohibited from 2016, but you can see how many new flavored tobacco products or cigarettes they have launched since then. None of them are found in the market now. Thanks to NATA and their very forceful, consistent action, Dunhill Switch was eliminated from the market, which was the most available flavored tobacco product last year, 8 years after the enactment of the regulation of prohibited tobacco products. And this was the results of my Google search today, e-cigarettes in Sri Lanka. And you see that lots of work needs to be done yet. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Manuja Pereira, for highlighting the necessary actions to control tobacco products in Sri Lanka. And also, we would like to move on to the next expert